In ancient warfare, psychological deception proved every bit as lethal as a blade or arrow. Welcome to a special presentation, collected and created by Pawan Thakur of Thakur Property Consultancy. The Ramayana features 2 traps, engineered with such precision they destabilized the core of the epic's heroes. Understanding these moments requires looking past the battlefield and into the minds of the masterminds. This Rakshasa lineage begins with Lord Brahma, descending through Pulastya to the sage Vishrava. The tree splits at his marriages. Devavarnini births Kuber, while Kaikesi begins the demon lineage. From Kaikesi come Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishana, and Shurpanakha, the central figures of Lanka. Ravana understood that brute force had limits. To dismantle the protections of Dharma, he activated specific agents from this network who were highly trained in the mechanics of illusion. The first of these agents was Maricha, the son of the powerful Yakshini Tataka and a vital operative within Ravana's inner circle. Maricha carried a deep psychological scar from his first encounter with Ram. Years earlier, during Vishwamitra's yajna, a single arrow from Ram had launched him across the ocean, leaving him in a state of constant terror. Ravana weaponized this fear, forcing a reluctant Maricha to utilize his shape-shifting and vocal mimicry against his will. The trap took the form of a dazzling golden deer, a visual spectacle designed to capture the attention and exploit a natural attraction to material beauty. Maricha executed a sequence of psychological triggers, captivating Sita's curiosity, luring Ram deep into the forest, and using his final breath to mimic Ram's voice with terrifying accuracy. This engineered illusion turned Ram's protective instincts into a vulnerability. It isolated Sita, providing the opening Ravana needed for the abduction. During the final stages of the Lanka War, Ravana deployed a different kind of specialist. He tasked the Asura Kalnemi with a desperate, time-sensitive mission. Kalnemi had a specific target: neutralize Hanuman before he could retrieve the life-saving Sanjivani herb and return before the sun rose. Kalnemi focused on environmental manipulation and psychological disguises to neutralize his target without a direct physical confrontation. He manifested a tranquil ashram directly in Hanuman's path, masquerading as a peaceful sage. This disguise specifically targeted Hanuman's deep-seated respect for asceticism. A cursed Apsara, disguised as a crocodile, exposed the deception while Hanuman bathed in a nearby lake. Once the truth was revealed, Hanuman immediately executed the false sage. The trap collapsed against Hanuman's intellectual clarity. By piercing the spiritual disguise, he completed his flight and returned with the entire mountain, saving Lakshmana's life. While marriage successfully triggered a war and Kalnemi failed to prevent a recovery, both figures represent a specific philosophical legacy in the epic. Marriage embodies the archetype of Maya, the material greed and shiny distractions that pull people away from their duties. Kalnemi represents deceit masked as virtue. He is the symbol of false spirituality used to manipulate those with good intentions. The epic illustrates that high-stakes threats often approach as a beautiful distraction or a trusted face. Defeating these illusions requires a moral compass as sharp as any weapon. This deep dive into the masterminds of the Ramayana was collected, created, and presented by Pawan Thakur from Thakur Property Consultancy. Subscribe for more explorations into history.